What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Matt Boom, and I am back for another video. And it took me a couple months, but I watched Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle is, man, if you want to talk about a movie that just plays it by the book, doesn't really try anything new, just sticks to what they know, sticks to the normal origin story, you got Blue Beetle. Now you got the guy that played Miguel in Cobra Kai. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to butcher it, but he was so good in this movie. He was so good. Like, his acting is just on a whole different level. He's like my age. Me and him are like the same exact age. Maybe he's a little bit older, but he is so good, man. And I hope he stays the Blue Beetle. He is so good at playing the character. I think he should just stay as Blue Beetle and keep running with it. The family is so good. All of them are great. The daughter was good. George Lopez was good. All of them was good. I love that we seen like a whole different culture and just all of it. I love that part of it. The problem with this movie is that the writing, the people that wrote this movie are like, this isn't good at all. That's the problem. The family play, the role. The daughter's going to be the loudmouth. The George Lopez is the funny guy. The grandma's grandma. She does stuff that the normal grandma ain't supposed to do. The main character, Blue Beetle, the kid gets the powers. Oh, the powers. It's hard to control at first. Then at the end, they get the powers. The villains, the government group that want the powers. They think they own the powers, and that's the government group. And then the another thing I'm starting to realize, this is the problem with these movies, where it's like, can a girl and a guy not get together every single time? Can they just be friends? These movies never show just a girl and a guy can't look at each other and be friends. First of all, they just look at each other and they're together. I'm talking about Blue Beetle and the girl in the movie. Blue Beetle and this girl just get together. Core girl. They get together just by looking at each other, basically. They was together for like 2 seconds and then they was just together. That was it. It's like, can they just be friends? Everybody ain't gotta have a girlfriend in these movies, man. That's so bland. Every movie does this. It's like, it's okay to just have somebody be like have a friend in a movie. That'll be different. Just don't go with the same stuff. So, yeah, that was the thing. The villains, the government group, the government leader, the government group is the leader's just super. Oh, I want the power. You can't have the power. I want the power. And the movie was it was good. And then, wait, I forgot about the grandpa. And Blue Beetle has a Miguel or a Jaime Reyes. He has a grandpa this is actually his dad, I think. It's his dad, and you gotta have the wise person in the family, and then the wise person always has to die. So yeah, the dad died, and what am I supposed to do without you line? And then the person that dies is gonna be like, you gonna find a way, and that's how they always do that scene. The villain's like, you're weak and your mind is weak, and then the good guy be like, no, my mind is strong. They do that line in the movie. I think he talks about his family or whatever. It's just it's just nothing creative or different in this movie, but has nothing to do with the actors and stuff. They're all good. They did their part. They did the best they could. And Miguel, man, was just so good. Solo Money, I can't even say his name. That's what I said. Solo, Jaime Reyes, and the family, they were just all incredible. And you just disappointed that the writing was so bad or just so plain. I don't even know if it was bad. It was just so plain. But eventually, if movies keep making these same movies, I'm gonna have to say it's bad. But I'm gonna be nice and say it was just plain. Like, Shazam does this, Ant-Man does this. How many times can we watch movies like this? Black Adam sort of did it. I can't keep watching these same movies where it's the same idea. And that just hurts. At least Flash didn't do that, but Flash was bad. I'm not saying Flash is good. It's just at least it didn't do the family stuff where it's so bland and The guy gets his powers. We skipped that. They skipped that in the Flash, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with the James Gunn reboot or whatever. I want Zolo Monteguena. I can't say his name, but if I said it right, Zolo Monteguena. I hope he gets more chances to play Blue Beetle because I think they found the guy. He is so good. He is so good. I don't want nobody to lose their job. Like I don't want to be the person that says critiques his performance online and I'm the reason he loses it because he's really good. I just wanted to. I really wanted this movie to succeed. I wanted this movie to succeed, and it just hurts that it just didn't do that good. But I hope they give it a second chance and uh yeah, I don't know, man. They probably should just waited to release the movie. But Brad to see him in the reboot, man, he's really good. Just if his better writing, man, if his better writing, you can have movies like that. Superhero movies can have good writing, deep writing. I know they can. The Batman was one of those movies. It was like, this is a superhero movie. And they're actually like, this is so deep and compelling, and Batman isn't just doing basic Batman stuff. He's actually had to get clues and stuff for the Riddler thing. It's a real mystery movie, and that's just so cool, man. Get creative. Blue Beetle's thing, his little tech, it can create different stuff. That's so cool. Think of stuff, different stuff, not blasters and lasers and swords. Do different stuff. Make some stuff. It's like, whoa, we've never seen that before. That's hard. That's it's like, whoa, that would be different. That's the first thing. Blue Beetle suit is clean. Like I love the suit how it looks. All of that is cool. I remember seeing Blue Beetle in the Justice game. I remember the first time I played Justice. I didn't really care for Blue Beetle, but now I'm seeing him in Justice. I'm like, oh, he's hard. Blue Beetle is hard. That's just a cool concept. Just don't show lasers and swords and punching gloves and stuff like that. That's lame. That's kid stuff. Do something different. I can't think of it, but there's stuff that he can create. It's like, whoa, that's cool. Like seriously, like a chainsaw or something. That's something that's like, whoa, a chainsaw? Give him some nunchucks. Have him use nunchucks and just go off with them. And one of the scenes in the movie, I was like, y'all could have been creative with it. Is the shot where like Blue Beetle's, I guess, going down the hallway and punching the bad guys at the end of the movie. Like if you ain't got nothing, just do a one shot. That's an easy go to. It's like, oh, that's different. Do a one shot. Pull a John Wick. Pull a Daredevil. Do a one shot down the hallway. That will make me like Blue Beetle. If he's just throwing hands down the hallway, that will go viral on social media. It's like, oh, Blue Beetle could throw hands, and then that made people want to watch the movie. I think that would have been a great scene. The effects in the movie now, and I'm just doing a straight up review on Blue Beetle. The effects in the movie, I think it was a lower budget movie, so it looked good to me. I thought it would look fine. Like, if people want to be super critical, I guess some parts didn't look that good, but I thought for what it was pretty simple. You ain't got to spend $400 million on this type of story. Black Adam, that's something Black Adam didn't learn. It's like, you ain't got to spend $400 million on this simple story. So I'm happy that they just chose to make it a cheaper movie. That's pretty good. And yes, man. So Blue Beetle, it's just a normal movie, you know. I guess 6 out of 10, around that mark. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. It's just really normal. It's nothing really special in the movie. I think Blue Beetle suit looks cool. There's a bunch of potential if they get somebody that like really wants to write this, make it a deeper story. And yeah, that's how I feel about Blue Beetle, man. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Do y'all think Blue Beetle was a disappointment? Do y'all think y'all wish they could have did more? Tell me a Blue Beetle like comic story. Put it in the comments. Good Blue Beetle story y'all know about, so I can be like, whoa, that sounds like a good idea. That's a good storyline, because this was just the government storyline and a kid getting powers and stuff, and now I just think that's so basic. So peace out, y'all. Anime Bull, my peace.